Hello, Makerspace here, and this is assignment 12, Agentic RAG in production. Very cool. We are using LangGraph and we are using Langsmith, all part of all this wonderful LangChain stuff. And if you're not langed out enough, there's also a LangFlow out there, but that's a UI thing for applications. So how this is set up, and we'll go through the actual setup here, is that we're looking at coming up with a way of creating loops. So the idea is that we want to have these cycles so that we can give this a agentic behavior, so that what we're going to be doing is based on the state, following the nodes and the edges that are defined in how our operations. What does that all mean? Well, maybe we want to have tools that we want our LLM to be able to execute on. So maybe we want it to go to archive. Maybe we want to go to DuckDuckGo or another system if possible. So what we want to do is create a tool executor, and OpenAI has functions, and these LangChain has created wrappers around these so that we have a callback mechanism so that it can call on these to continue to loop as we be able to take advantage of these. Also, we're going to be bringing Langsmith into this. Very cool. It opens up your eyes for those of us who are protocol analyzer people to be able to deep dive and take a look at what it was in it that actually processed through the flow. Okay, so how does this start? We start off with the regular things of setting up our environment. One thing that we will add to this is that we will also add Tavily, and we'll get to why in a bit. So what we want to do is create the tool belt. What we want to do is set up the tools that we are going to call, and we want to be able to have that so that we're defining what the action is on these. And what we want to do is define this way of defining a graph. Now, what is a graph? It's nodes and edges. So we're going to be defining how this thing is going to flow. And when we start something, in the fact that we get something in the entry point, like somebody a prompt, is that the agent is going to be able to work through, and based upon what we get back from each of these types of tasks, is that we continuously loop until we're able to say we are now ready, and it generates the actual response, which was great except for DuckDuckGo because it always was rate limiting me for some reason. So you know what, we decided that there are better ways around this, and that's why we decided Tavily is great. Recommendations from the community. Love the community, how things work there. From that, I was able to actually get things all up and running. Okay, Langsmith. Now, this is really awesome. So, in Tavily, they directed me to where it is in LangChain. You can get that stuff, and was able to set it up. LangChain. This is the bomb. I mean, this is just so cool. You can look at what happens between that image that I was showing you with the agent and the action, and you'll be able to step through. And as you step through, you understand, like, we are going to continue, and we continue. We get the action back, and what are we going to do? The agent is going to go on. It's going to continue on this, and it's then when it knows the answer, it's going to say end. Brilliant tool. Okay, so back to the evaluation component of this. So what we want to do, we want to jump in here, and we want to also set up an evaluation data set. So we're able to test this, and what's great is that once you've actually run this through, you go back to, there it is again, Lang Smith, you jump into that data set, and then based on that, you can look at each of the individual ones of these and you can deep dive. Boom. It's super awesome. And that's what makes it a great tool. Thank you.